The only thing that I was not happy with is Liverpool. It's Liverpool I blame because Liverpool could have, you know what the statement that says adding salt to injury. Liverpool could have emptied the bag of salt on them. Liverpool could have emptied the bag of salt on the injury, but they said, no, we're going to give you 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons. I said, no, Liverpool, put more salt. Let it pepper there. Hello, and welcome to another episode of If It Be You. My name is Michael. If you're new to this series, this is a series where we talk about all things football related. We have bantering up here. If your team is doing well, if they're not doing well, we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about some important football topics. So we're expanding the reach of this Awilo. So enough of the bantering. Bantering is good, but let's talk about some debate worthy conversations. That's what we are going to also be talking about in If It Be You. And for anybody who does not understand what If It Be You, it means it could be you, meaning it could be your club, it could be your favorite player, it could be your team that we're talking about, or it could be your national team. Because as you saw, we had an If It Be You series that talked about the Euro competition that happened this past summer. So everything is included here, but the most of it is we're just going to be having conversations that are relevant, football conversations that are relevant to you. All right. So if you're new to this episode, please like, subscribe, and click that notification to be updated on when the next Feature You episode is coming out. Okay, let's go into our conversation for today. So our first topic for today is you will not believe it. It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea. Sorry, I lied. It's Chelsea. Chelsea, but they didn't do anything on the field that made me that warranted them being brought up. But what they did off the field that is bringing them into this conversation. Chelsea Football Club. I hope people are happy. I hope people are happy because Osimhen was there begging and hoping, even fighting with his club on deadline day that people just give me the right amount of money so that I can sign and I cannot take it. No, let's be honest. Which one of you right now in your job, regardless of how much you love your former your not even former your future club, will take a pay cut? They're asking this man to take a pay cut. They're asking this man to move to a country that is not. It's not even as if it's not even amazing. Let's be honest. Is England is not amazing to move to. Where is there's certain parts. If you are talking about living there day to day, the weather is not great. It's not as if it's sunny weather out there. There's not a lot of beaches and anything. It's like it's not a very fascinating package. And then you are going to reduce man's like pause. And then I'm seeing Chelsea fans talk about, oh yes, where is an idiot. Yeah, he didn't move. Why didn't he move? Man, quiet down. If you're in your current job right now and you are applying or another job is tapping you up and they say they are going to give you a pick up, will you take it? No, will you take it? Some people, let's talk with wisdom, let's talk with sense. Is coming to the Premier League and sponsorship. None of those things are guaranteed. Let me tell you the truth. The thing that is guaranteed for a player at the end of the day is your weekly or your yearly paycheck. Is what comes into your account that you can guarantee. All those sponsorship and all those things that everybody is talking about, if it comes to England, you get sponsorship. Forget it. It's what comes into his account weekly. Forget even the bonuses. What happens if he comes to Chelsea and he breaks his leg or he tears an ACL? What is he going to be feeding his family with? People are talking about bonuses, sponsorship, it will more than make up. Please, if people are in the same shoe, you will not make the same mistake. So I am glad that Victor Osimhen, uh, as a Nigerian, I'm glad that Victor Osimhen moved to Galatasaray, to a place where they are not going to reduce his paycheck and he's going to get playing time. But obviously, I think, to be honest, that is what's agent. That is agent. He needs to be fired. He needs to rehire the agent and fire him again because that man, you cannot leave a. look at the caliber of, look at how boastful you were talking about Victor Osimhen, which he deserves all the credit for. A Ballon d'Or listed player, a African current, the existing current African player of the year, best player of the year, and look at how much options you reduce Victor Osimhen to. Is either go to Saudi or go to Chelsea. I love Chelsea, oh, but Chelsea is not the most attractive package even at the moment. All this future kill you there. What is it needing for him now? He's not going to play in Champions League. He's not going to play in. He's not going to play in. Well, he's going to play in some other competition, but he's not going to play in Champions League, which is what is used to in Napoli. So how can you be playing Champions League then next time you are going to be playing Serviette and all these Bruges or FC or whatnot? So it's not as if we had the most entertaining package. You are not even reducing the salary. So honestly speaking, I'm glad as a Nigerian fan. I'm glad that Victor Osimhen got the desired move that he wanted. I'm glad that he's not just rotting on the bench in Napoli. Napoli people, you are wicked though. That Napoli president is a very wicked man. That man, they need to check his heart. They need to check his heart. He needs the love of Christ in his heart. That man is a very wicked man. There's no player that he has ever done a deal with. There's no club that man has done a deal with about a player that is selling that has gone smoothly. There's always one problem or the other. That's why I'm excited to see how he and Conte are going to exist, because literally he and Conte, they're like oil and water. He's the kind of owner that will just come in and will just make changes and doesn't care about what the manager thinks. But anyway, sir, that's another conversation for another day. The next conversation that we're going to talk about is about Chelsea. Yes, you guessed it right. It's about Chelsea. We are back again at it. I was telling you, I don't know if any of you have watched our latest episodes. I'm just plugged into our podcast of Goal Line Conversation podcast. Go and check it out. I said it in our literally our previous conversation, that Chelsea is like BBN Nigeria. Is Big Brother Nigeria. Chelsea, Big Brother Nigeria, no difference. If there's no drama, we'll create the drama. If there's no news, we'll create a newsworthy to be talked about. It's like we don't even like to start up the headlines. Between Chelsea and Donald Trump, I don't even know who wants to. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. Let's talk about the civil war that is currently happening in Chelsea in regards to the ownership, the Clear Lake Consortium, which is Clear Lake Capital, the investment company, versus versus Todd Bowley, who is also a majority shareholder, but clearly Capital obviously owns more shares of the ownership of Chelsea. But what is coming out lately with all the news, you know what? It makes sense. I'm no. Let me tell you something. You know that Yoruba used to say something. Kokoro tó ń jẹ̀fọ́, ìdí ẹ̀fọ́ ló wà. It means that the insect that is biting the leaf or the spinach is inside the spinach now. It's not inside because all the signings that they have been making this season, some of them that don't even make sense, like all these Argentina kids, like you can see that there's no plan. Let's be honest. There's no plan. The plan is not making sense because before you're like, maybe it makes sense, but then you see something, you're like, what was the intent? Like, let's take for example, and I'm coming back to the divide and what's causing the divide. If you have not read the news, maybe I'll give you a quick summary here. But if you have not read, if you are trying to take a look at the example of what the divide is, look at, for example, Angelo. Angelo is a player that they got from, I think, one of those Brazilian teams, either Paragonos or is it Corinthians? I don't even know where they go. It's one of those They got Angelo's one. See, that's how you know that the kid was not even special. They bought him from a Brazilian team. They brought him into Chelsea. He didn't even play. He played preseason, the first preseason under Pochettino. Then we sent him out to Strasbourg to go on loan. He impressed a little bit there, but then he got injured. After he got injured, now preseason with Enzo Maresca, all of a sudden Enzo Maresca determines that because of so many changes in ownership, Angelo is not a player that he can use, or he's not the type of player that he wants. So now Angelo was bought, never featured for Chelsea, never played for Chelsea in the Premier League except from only preseason. Never played for Chelsea, gets bought as a talent, quote unquote, future potential, gets bought, and then got sold out to the Saudi league. And it just shows that's an example of the lack of direction, because what was the purpose of buying him? Why did you buy him? What was he supposed to do? Why were you supposed to develop him? And was that the plan? So now that all the news is coming out that this is what Todd Bowley wants and this is what Egbali wants. What Egbali is, Egbali. It sounds like an Egbama. Let me not I deviate. Uh, Egbali. When they talk about these two different people and they talk about the opinions and the Cold Wars and the Civil War and the this is somebody vetoed somebody. All everything is making sense now because when when the media people when they are the sports medias or your blogs or all these people they are shouting. Sometimes you as a Chelsea fan, you're like, is it only Chelsea that is in the news? Is it that people just want to say something about Chelsea so become relevant? But sometimes you have to acknowledge when some of them are talking sense because the future of this club in regards to how we want to grow and go back to the winning levels that we were under Abramovich, you can see that there's no path. Everything is just it's like we are going in zigzag direction. We go to the left, go to the right. It's not there's no straight path that gives you a good idea of where they are going from a future perspective. So now that all this news is coming up, I'm not surprised. All me I'm going to say is last Chelsea will be all right. That's one thing I know. So whoever wants to buy each other out, it not concern me because it happened with Arsenal, right? Didn't Arsenal go through this? It's just that Arsenal, they are kind of people, they know how to package themselves. They don't all these things were happening during that Wenger house period. I know there was a majority shareholder, minority shareholder. That's when they were hoping that some people would buy them. It doesn't matter. Kroenke ended up being the majority shareholder, and is now everybody's happy and all is well. I, everybody's at peace now in the Arsenal kingdom. But if when you come to Chelsea, all these things as everybody will be worried. Let me tell you something, Chelsea fans, don't concern yourself. As long as there's a opportunity, as long as there's a business venture that people wants to invest in, there's no problem. We're all going to be all right. So let the adults, I be not even adults. This looks like a kind of marriage where husband and wife they are going through a rough time, and at the end of the day, it's either one person pack out or they go into a legal time. So all this situation, that's like everybody will be all right. Okay, don't worry, Chelsea fans. Next thing I have here is to talk about Portugal. Portugal, and I don't know how many of you have been watching the UEFA Nations League. Very, very useless league, by the way. But because of lack of football, they have made us and they have now we're all, everybody's if you're not watching the this thing luckily NFL okay, American football came back so we can watch NFL to compensate for the weekend of the lack of English Premier League. The timing of this Nations League, to be honest, let me put Portugal to watch. The timing of this Nation League is a oh god, it's very very stupid. It's very very stupid because the truth about it is that is that why your team is doing good in English Premier League, your team is doing good. Then all of a sudden, before you know it, boom, international break. 2 weeks of no football. Or your team is doing bad. Your team just got back to back losses. And you are hoping that the next game is the one that they will use to pick up. Guess what? That's where you go, European Nations League. I don't know with whoever. I don't even know the last winner of the European Nations League. That's how bad this competition is, how irrelevant this is. So let me tell you, even from UEFA standpoint, I think UEFA just need to cancel this thing. Please, just we are begging you. All football, English Premier League, even La Liga people will agree. See, everybody will agree that we just want club football to be back and be consistent. If you want to take a break, the time that we are telling English Premier League people to take a break, they will not take a break. Take a break during December period. Take a break. If you want to go and play Nations League, then play. Whoever wants to opt in, whoever wants to take a rest. But this Nations League thing is not it. It's not it at all because this competition is very, very useless. I've never ever seen anybody that said that I'm passionate to go and watch the Nations League. Sometimes you just turn it on because there's no football. That's why. So this Nations League is very, very horrible league. But why we are talking about it, because now I'm being forced to watch it. Let's talk about Portugal. Portugal as a nation doesn't seem to have a replacement or a path forward to move away from Ronaldo. Because before, when all these anti-Ronaldo fans, they were like, Ronaldo's in the team and he's slowing them down. Which I will not lie, I said it at one point. So let me not throw the stone without identifying. I said at one point that Portugal needs to find a way to move on from Ronaldo. But the truth about it is the question is, are they ready? Is Portugal ready to really move forward from Ronaldo? Because the last couple of matches have shown that they are still a very Ronaldo dependent team. Look at, for example, the match they played against the last match they played against Scotland. Last match they played against Scotland, Ronaldo started on the bench. And you would think that with the vast amount of talent that Portugal has, they should be able to kill this game. They should be able to finish this game. This game should like be like 4-0 or 4-1. Let's give respect to Scotland. Scott McTominay. I said McTominay. Jesus. Scott McTominay out there doing God's work, showing Man you what they are missing. You see, if McTominay was here now, maybe that Liverpool game would have been 3-1. Well, okay, maybe it's too soon. It's not too soon. I beg, it'll be 3-1. McTominay will have scored one goal. Not all this XZ dancing like dancing. Let me come back to Portugal. But anyway, it looks like Portugal is not ready to move forward because now they went ahead and were struggling against Scotland, struggling against the Scots until the Ororo himself, the original Ororo, the original C himself, came in and rescued them. Rescue them. They can't finish. Felix is there. Felix that they bought from Chelsea. Wow, look at chances. Missing it. Ororo one touch. Finish. So Portugal, I don't know if Portugal is really ready to move forward. Ororo at this point, Ororo must make it for the next World Cup because all this one that everybody's asking when it's going to. But don't retire. The truth, you are a little goal scorer. You are good at what you do. Don't retire, please. Continue to do what you are doing. Continue to do God's work in front. As long as you are scoring, it don't matter. Keep going. More grease to your elbow and your joints. We move on. Let's talk about the next thing, the next conversation that I have here, which is Man U in the mud, Man U in the proper mud. And we live for days like this. As a Chelsea fan, I live for days like I love it. I love it. I love it. Man U, please don't stop. Eric, let me start from their coach, Eric Ten Hag. That man, oh God. This man is drinking delusion wine. He's giving me delusional. That's what Ten Hag is giving me. He's giving me what's the word? What are you looking for? He's giving me fake life. He's giving me the ex that you should have gotten rid of, but you decided to give them a second chance. That's what Ten Hag is giving me. He's giving me that kind of feelings because Man U fans, I don't think this suffering is going to end. That's the truth. Let me be honest with you, Man U fans. This suffering is not going to end. The suffering is going to continue. And you know it from the bottom of your heart. And some of you, after the Fulham game, I told you, people, I told you. I said, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. This one that you are playing, this way you are going, you have not shown anything different from last season. But some Man U fans are like, no, we have Euro. We have the lead. Give me the lead. Give me the light. I've not been within the color. They said they have the Euro. They have the light. They have Z Baba. Is that not what they said? And then Liverpool came and said, what do you have again? Excuse me? You say you have what? You say you have what? The only thing about that game, Liverpool versus Man U, in Old Trafford, the only thing that I was not happy with is Liverpool. It's Liverpool I blame. Because Liverpool could have, you know what the statement that says adding salt to injury. Liverpool could have emptied the bag of salt on them. Liverpool could have emptied the bag of salt on the injury, but they said, no, we're going to give you 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons. I said, no, Liverpool, put more salt. Let it pepper there. But Liverpool, people will fall my hand, though. Anyway, thank you for giving them a trailer of the misery that they are going to face. And long may the reign of Eric Ten Hag live, because that man, sometimes in life, let's come and let's be honest now. Sometimes in life you have to come to realization of when you are not good. You are not good. You don't make mouth. When you just if you are not great. Let me use the analogy. If you are not great at playing soccer, when they are shouting, where are the ballers? Or let's pick team. You are not the one that will shout. Oh. You will just hide in one corner and just hope that they will pick you. That is the way Eric Ten Hag, that is the behavior that we are hoping Eric Ten Hag will take. Because his team, they are fumbling bad. They are losing on the team. There's no tactics. They are exposing players left and right. When the man goes into a conference, the conference, he's supposed to be saying, you know what, my team is bad. I understand my team is not doing good. Yeah, we are going to improve. We are going to work on it. In fact, it's going to be supposed to be, yeah, yes, we are actively giving sort of acknowledgement of the poor performances. I'm also talking about what what he is thinking or what the team is thinking of doing better to improve their performances. But no, this man comes in and says, "What do you mean? Why are you talking to me like that? You know who you are talking to? I am the second best manager. I'm the most manager with the most trophies since after Pep. What are you talking about? After Man City is me. Do you know who I am? Have you checked my wrist lately? I have one FA Cup and one Carabao Cup. Don't talk to me anyhow. That's what he was saying. If I lie, you people go and check Sky Post. Go and check Sky Sports if that's what he did not say. He said that I'm not a reporter. What do you think? I can fix this mess in one day? I'm not a reporter. I can't fix the team. I can't fix the roof. I can't fix the toilet all in the same day. The mess is too much. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, Man U fans, correct me if I'm wrong. So, Man U fans, long may the reign of Eric Ten Hag continue. And I pray that you people should extend his contract the way Chelsea are extending the contract of their younglings. Give him 8 more years, please, Man U fans. 8 more years. 8 more years. 8 more years. Never, please, don't fire him. Fire Ke. If you people fire him, you are a disgusting club. If you fire Tenag, you're a disgusting club. How dare you fire a manager that gave you FA Cup and Carabao Cup? Insult. Please continue. I want you to continue. Renew his contract. Give him confidence. Even after the 3-0 battery, they were saying, we are behind you. We are behind you. Don't worry. That's what the Man U board were saying. They said, we are behind you. We see the vision. Which vision? Are you Goni? Are you wearing glasses? Which vision are you seeing? Check your glasses, please, Man U board. But please keep the glasses on. Keep the Ray Bangs on. Keep the Gucci on. Because you know what? We want this. We want this mod performances. We want more of this. Southampton, you know what to do. Southampton, Ugoshuku, Ugoshuku, Shuku. We sent you there for one reason and one reason alone. Man U fans, please, don't worry. Efokambale. Calm down. Ìyà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Translation, it has just started. The beating has just started. All right, let me move on to the last topic for today on our If It Be You episode. It's Mr. Sterling. Raheem Sterling gets baptized. Raheem Sterling may have a beef with you because I don't understand when this baptism conversation was coming about. To be honest, as a believer myself, I support you. No joke. I support anybody that gives their life to Jesus Christ and uh, determines to make a public declaration of their relationship with Christ. So no jokes there. I support you. But me, I have a question for you, Brother Sterling, because we are now brothers in Christ. Brother Sterling and Brother Michael. That's what we are. So let me ask you, Brother Sterling, why did you not make the decision when you were in Chelsea? Eh? Why did you not make this decision quickly? Because maybe all those goals that you were missing, I want. Let me know. Oh wait, don't no. Let me no. Let me come back. Let me come back. Christ has redeemed him. Christ has redeemed him, and no what. But all I'm saying is, Brother Stanley, you not do well. You have given your Christ. You have done your baptism before Chelsea season started last time. Now maybe all the goals that you are supposed to score, you will have double, tripled it by now. But you know what? Let us not count the how they used to say the egg that fall on the ground. Don't try to recoup it. Just leave it like that. It's there for a reason like that. But let's just move on, because Chelsea. Maybe the whole Chelsea squad needs to go and get baptized. Mudrich, you have seen Sterling, Sterling has done his own, but he only did his own when he moved to Arsenal. Mudrich, if you don't go and get baptized, you will give your life to Christ by fire by force. Because the thing that is following you there are plenty of legion, because me, I don't understand how in training they will show you score right footed goal, left footed goal. You come to the pitch, you look like a U19 player or under 10 player. Can't control ball, can't score. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. It's a good thing. Right, I'm telling you, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you on your walk, on your journey with Christ. Please employ other Chelsea loanees to give their life to Christ also. Be a disciple. Be a disciple, bro. Sterling, because there are so many of our Chelsea players that I can count that need that deliverance. They need that baptism. They need to give their life to Christ because certain things are just going left for them. They are supposed to go right, they are going left. So, Brad Stanley, be a disciple, please. Be a disciple. Share it in the Chelsea WhatsApp. If you're still on there, give your life to Christ. Because I'm sure now you go to Arsenal and you'll be banging in goals. Because that's the truth. Once you give your life to Christ, you cannot be in the mud again. It's impossible. Because if it's not if you think I'm lying, why is it that Man U they call them the Red Devils and you think Red Devils will succeed? They can never succeed. They can't succeed. Which devil do you know have succeeded? I rest my. Let me not go too much. Let me not go too much. Anyway, this is where I end my conversation of if it be you. If you have enjoyed this episode, please click the like button. If you have comments other than Man U fans, no, I'm joking. If you have comments, leave your comments in our yeah, leave your comments in all any of our social media outlets, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on Spotify, wherever you find this. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Please, guys, subscription is really what helps us to spread the word around. If you enjoyed it, if you want other people to enjoy it, like, comment. Those are the algorithms that YouTube is looking at in order for them to be able to recommend it to other people. So please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. If there are any other topics you want us to cover in the FIBU, send it my way. I love a good bantering. I love a good cooking. If it's just you want to cook, it depends what team you support because I may not I lie, I lie. I lied, I lie. I'm lying. Don't worry. Send it my way. I will look forward to talking again on our next episode. Peace out.